Welcome back. This is kind of a different video in that we're talking about patches, something that really doesn't matter much. So I just wanted to share some things that you should be aware of if you're going to be wearing morale patches for airsoft. First off, if you're thinking about wearing a US flag, you should be aware it is actually a violation of US federal law to wear a flag on an airsoft uniform. They are legal for military uniforms and a few other, I think fire and police can get away with it, but not for sporting uniforms. Now, there's no legal penalties for doing that, but it is technically a violation of US flag code. Next thing, be really, really careful about anything that could be seen as political. Even if you think that no one will possibly disagree with one of your political patches, but there's always two sides to everything. And you may well run into somebody who disagrees with your politics, and suddenly you went from having a friendly game of airsoft to being not so friendly. Next up, cutesy little patches. Frankly, these are fun. They don't hurt anyone. If you find stuff that actually expresses your personality, either that's very rare or you have almost the same personality as everyone else. I've seen these kind of go downhill over the last 10 years. Here's just kind of some examples of random ones I've got. The space shuttle door gunner joke, a civilian coffee and donuts joke, airsoft tab. Frankly, my wife really likes that one that says, "I love one woman and several guns." You know, these cutesy little patches, they don't hurt anything. They don't express your personality very much, but you can throw them on. Next up, and this is kind of more patches that I'd recommend. You've got event patches. Some big games, when you go there, will give you a patch for the game. As you can see, I went to an event at Temple Airsoft that was a World War II themed, and they had these patches printed up for that specific event. Similar with the American Milsim Reindeer games. In American Milsim, every event you go to, you get one of those star patches. These things are kind of cool. You can show a bit of what you've done in the past with morale patches. Not great, not horrible. It's just an option. Moving on, we have manufacturer patches. A lot of manufacturers will give you free patches when you buy something from them. If it's a manufacturer you like and you want to advertise their stuff, wear their patch. It's an option. Next thing, and this is getting into the stuff I'd actually recommend going out of your way for, is ID panels or ID patches. You can get a name tape with your name custom done. I find in a lot of cases just having a name tape with your name on it will make people think you know what you're doing. I will frequently wear this patch panel. No, I'm not a commissioned chaplain. I am a member of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, SDA. I live in Texas, blood type just because it's cool. And putting the cross there makes it obvious that, hey, I'm a Christian and I'm available if somebody wants to talk. That actually does happen from time to time. So I will definitely wear this anytime I go play airsoft. And the last thing that you can get is a Texas flag, because Texas is awesome. If you happen to live in some other state that's less awesome, which would be any of the 49, well, that's your problem. Now, there's one more kind of patch, and I don't have an example of this because I don't own one, but there's a lot of people who will have patches that are pinup girls. And some of them are very, very explicit. For airsoft, don't do this. Yes, we know you like girls, so do the rest of us. But frankly, this is a sport for people age 10 and above. And when little Johnny shows up to the airsoft field with his mommy taking him there, she doesn't want him to see a patch with an embroidered vagina on it. Just don't do it. It doesn't make you cool. And honestly, the whole waifu thing, or however you want to pronounce it, where people think they're actually married to an anime cartoon character and put pictures of their quote-unquote wife all over their gear, that is beyond lame. Don't do it. That's it for morale patches. Have a good day.